So I recently spoke with a business owner who just in the past couple of months generated hundreds of leads for his business. And unfortunately, he had a 1% close rate, not 10%, not 5%, a 1% close rate. And when I asked him to walk me through what had happened after a lead came in, the answer was pretty clear as to why he had a 1% close rate. And basically what had happened was that he would reach out once or maybe twice to the lead. And if he did not hear back from the lead, he basically moved on and bailed from them. And when I asked him, his opinion on that, right, it became clear that he knew he had to follow up more and more aggressively, but he simply did not have the capacity to make the number of follow-up attempts needed to convert those leads at the highest level. So most of those leads were just sitting in his CRM going cold, not because they weren't interested in his service, but because nobody was following up with them enough to keep them top of mind for when they were ready to move forward. Now, another thing that he tried, which was a horrible idea, is that he tried outsourcing this appointment setting position to a VA from the Philippines, especially, and through a third-party agency. Now, what happened was that VA showed up for a couple of weeks and was largely inactive and then quit to take a different job because he was not converting. And what I tell my clients all the time, and when people come to me, potential clients, I tell everybody this: if you have an American service-based company and you are selling to American clients, think about the sales process. If you are putting somebody with an accent from, for the Philippines as the first point of contact with your potential clients, you are not going to convert as high as when you're doing a cultural alignment and an accent alignment. So if you have an American company selling to American consumers, you should have, ideally, if your business can afford, an American appointment setter contact them, right? It is just cultural alignment, right? And this is basically what I told him. I told him that the problem was not the leads. The problem was not even the offer. The problem was that the most important person that is involved in your revenue driving process is somebody that he couldn't even find at the highest level and he couldn't keep at the highest level. And this is the one part in your entire business that you cannot get wrong, because it's the one part that is driving revenue to your business, which is the most important thing, cash flow, right? And the reason that he couldn't find them, it isn't because of anything else. It was just that he was treating that position like a commodity, right? When it is not. It is the most important position, or one of the most important positions within your company. Because without cash flow, your business is nothing. Without revenue, you do not have a business, right? So basically what I told him is that he needs to basically pony up and get somebody at the highest level onto his team if he wants to convert according to where he wanted to convert at his highest goals. So unfortunately, sometimes, businesses don't get it wrong and they try and basically cheapskate their way through things and hire people, especially in the sales process, from a country that is not going to convert at the highest level, as if you are going to hire an American person in your sales process selling to Americans.